Well, Joe Biden and Paul Ryan going head-to-head tonight. And for a quick preview, we have Danny Yadron joining us now from Danville, Connecticut. There he is. Danny, thanks for being there. Is the air tense? Can you cut it with a knife?
Not quite, but you do have allies of both Vice President Biden and Congressman Ryan, walking around talking up their candidate. Aides to the Vice President have said, he really wants to try and draw out some contrast, is the phrase they often use. And to translate that, that's sort of using some of the attack lines we expected to hear from the president last week. You can bet you're going to hear tonight.
So give us some examples. Are we going to hear about the 47%?
That is widely assumed, and an even safer bet than the 47% is you'll hear some sort of Medicare attack, some sort of accusing Congressman Ryan of supporting a voucher-like program.
Now, these two men are really quite different in many ways. What is perceived to be the strength of each candidate in this forthcoming battle?
Exactly. As you said, they're very different, and if nothing, just age. Vice President Biden is 69 years old, was in the Senate for a long time before this, and is sort of a veteran of Washington. Meantime, Congressman Ryan is actually younger than one of Vice President Biden's sons. And so the congressman aides have acknowledged this is a challenge heading into this, that Congressman Ryan wants to draw out differences, say the country can't afford 4 more years of President Obama and Mr. Biden, but at the same time appear respectful. Vice President Biden is known for being very spontaneous. He can appear compassionate, but at the same time, as you well know, that can sometimes get him in trouble. He'll go a bit off script.
Yeah, and foot in mouth, I think, is what we call that, right? He managed to get both feet in his mouth. Sometimes we'll see what happens there. Now, I understand they're both going to be sitting down tonight for this debate. Is that going to make a difference to the energy in the room? It'll be really hard to tell until we get into this, but it's a very, very intimate setting. The moderator is actually, within almost touching distance of both of these candidates, and they're all sort of at the same desk. And I'm sure, like last time, this isn't like the primaries where you had, cheers and booing during the debates. I mean, this is going to be quiet. So it will be very, very intimate. Now, I'm sure it will be. It sounds rather like a debate at a bar, sitting down around a bar table with a couple of beers. Maybe they won't have any beers, but anyway, it'll be very interesting. We will have live coverage of that here at WSJ Live, hosted by the one and only Alan Murray, so be sure to check that out. Thank you very much, Danny Yadron of the Wall Street Journal in Danville.